And go. Ooh, I must have erased a lot because I got 30 minutes worth of recording time now. Testing. This is 15-minute pod. Bitch, get it. Episode number 3 on YouTube. Episode number 1. The Ril and Kev 15-minute pod where we just talk about anything and everything. Hopefully we catch us on Spotify. I'm going to figure out how to get this on one of those platforms, but I think I found the way. So catch us there very soon. Appreciate y'all. I know we've had some pretty good feedback from friends,
the homies,
saying, hey, we need another pod. So here we go. We were going to do this thing like weekly, but thinking about it, monthly maybe is a better
life
way to, yeah, life just happens. So, and if you've never seen the movie Life, you're living it.
yeah, exactly. And if not, it's not a paid program, so.
That's right. Let's get started with today's pod. Topic for today's podcast is, drum roll please. I don't know what we're talking about.
So everybody always, they're talking about a lot of the roast of Tom Brady.
The Roast of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it, check it out. It's on Netflix. Oh, do we got time? I'm saying we've been, all right, 37. So, all right, 15-minute pod. Remember, we stop at 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Roast of Tom Brady. If you haven't checked it out, it's on Netflix.
I seen it halfway, that's it, because it got too cringy to me a little bit.
You know what?
Icky like that. But then again, it's a roast.
It is a roast.
Because I remember Jeff Ross, he came out a little tough.
Came out.
Guns are blazing.
Actually, Kevin Hart came out.
Oh my God.
You talking about she go to the jiu-jitsu class 8 times a week and she's still a white belt.
Oh my God.
The only bruises is on her ass.
Yeah.
So from that moment, you already knew.
Yeah.
It was no holds barred. Nothing was off limits.
Fuck Tom Brady.
Fuck Tom Brady.
Fuck Tom Brady.
He might be the owner of my favorite football team.
Hell yeah.
God damn it. No.
All right, let's bring it back too, though. Think about this. You think he can actually come back and still play at his age right now with the pent-up energy that he just had from the roast and just fire on the Eagles, maybe?
He's what, 40, what?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Man, it is a sports. Ain't nobody beat Father Time. Unless you George Foreman. He was like 50-something when he won the championship. So
that is true. That is true.
Let's say WWE.
Yeah.
I'm letting Ric Flair winning at 7 years old. Woo! You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know. I think if he really wanted to come back, it would have to be an ideal situation.
This is all speculation.
And, yeah. It's just, he's going to be going back just to win a Super Bowl. And it has to be a really good team that just happens to be a quarterback away from getting to that championship.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it going to be worth his while to come back and just like be a mediocre player and just to be sidelined or something like that? Because it's injury prone. But I feel like after that roast, he'll come back. He's like, you know what?
Y'all was roasting me,
and if he gets one,
I'm gonna roast the league.
I'm gonna roast the world. Actually, the whole squad, the universe.
Now, what I think about the whole roast is, it just helped him look at life differently because he went around looking at the world as being the GOAT, right, the greatest of all time. But now these guys are spitting jokes at him like he is a joke. Well, in reality, he's not a joke, but like, there's other things going on behind the scenes
that nobody knows about. You feel me?
Actually, that everybody knows.
I know, but yeah, that's crazy. Your life is under a microscope and stuff like that. Some people are able to handle it because they're used to it. But Tom Brady, I feel like he can. What was the thing we were talking about earlier? Like it affected his
children.
His children way more than anything. Like
his wife didn't like it. But you know what?
Yeah, forget her. She get jujitsu.
Yeah, man. She was a jujitsu man.
Yeah.
Shit, try to flip me around. See what happens. Choke your ass out, goddamn.
We don't condone none of violence.
No violence.
We don't condone none of that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like the way that Tom Brady went about it, though, in the moment, he was down. You know, you could tell he was uncomfortable at times, but that's the whole point of a roast. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna be like, oh damn, like, was it over the line? Because a lot of the Aaron Hernandez stuff I thought was over the line.
Oh
right?
yeah. And then what was it? What was one of it? It was like this. He's laughing from hell right now or some shit. I was like,
bro, somebody had said, oh, Kevin Hart has a stool behind the podium, and that's the same stool that Aaron Hernandez used and kicked it off before he hung himself.
Oh,
yes.
Who said that? Because I didn't get that far. I had to close it off before anything.
Said
I'm
it,
sorry,
but I was like, damn, y'all really went that far? You know what I mean?
But this is a roast. But then at the same time,
they said, even Aaron Hernandez got rings, and he ended his life with one around his neck.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't mean to laugh about that part, but
I mean,
sense of humor does have, it needs its boundaries sometimes. But
there's dark side of humor, light side. But I think a roast is like, I don't know. This is the only thing I didn't like about that. But it was kind of funny, but I didn't like about it was he's not there to defend himself.
Yeah.
Even if he was a crazy motherfucker, he did murder somebody.
Yeah. I just got done watching that documentary again.
About him?
About Aaron Hernandez, and he had a look on his eye like he was
a crazy.
Even though he had money, he went back and kicked it with his old school homies. And you know what? He got involved in that situation again. It's like, you know what? Maybe he this is the life that this is what he's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it really shows. There's a lot of signs everywhere. Yeah. What can you do? You can't change a person like that because even though like during practice and stuff, and one of the scenes in the documentary was saying like this guy's a bully and whatnot. He's saying some off low level stuff, and that's like a little red flag right there. You know?
I feel like to be a football player, you got to be kind of wired a certain way, anyways. You know what I mean? But you just can't be like too far one way. Because I mean, for you to have a living, for you to be hitting people, that you just like a boxer or a fighter. You know what I mean? Like you're like, nah, I'm willing to get hurt or hurt someone else. But same thing with football players. What you trying to do? You trying to tackle somebody, make them lose the football. You know, my goal is to make sure you don't get to the end zone. You have to have
them downs.
Yep. And what I'm gonna do as an offensive player is I'm gonna try to run you over so I can get to the end zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to have some kind of like wiring to be a football player. So I don't know if you saw this recently, but Austin Rivers said that football players.
Oh nah, I don't agree with that at all.
Nah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, basketball players could be football players or whatever.
Like pick your top third or whatever they said that can go to the
There's no way.
Yeah, but then he didn't he didn't put it down as in like positioning wise. He should have said more of like that. He should have went a little more detailed of that. You feel me?
Right.
Like maybe I can see like tight ends and receivers and stuff, but pass protection and stuff. Because come on, you think about that, they're all slim. They're all slim, and you know what I'm saying.
I feel like if you wanted to get an NBA player to be in the NFL, you would have to be like a Lou Dort. Or like Draymond.
Or Big Baby Davis.
And he just got locked up too.
I know, I just heard about that. Did you hear what he said too?
No, what he said?
He said, God put me in here because I love cheeseburgers. So when I get in there, I'm just going to get built. And you know what I'm saying? Just get fit. Because I love burgers so much. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I love hamburgers too.
But then it was like a hidden mic thing. You know, some people say some shit out their ass and stuff. But I mean, he was thinking of it like, I'm pretty sure when people speak like that, they're nervous as fuck. Nobody want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit. But I think Big Baby Davis can protect though, because he's built differently.
Yeah, sure. Back to jail. Aaron Hernandez. Nah.
Yeah, man, rest in peace. But
Nah, the roast. The roast. So the roast was good.
We got off topic. My bad.
No, we good. No, that's what it's supposed to be. We are. What do they call it? The degrees of Kevin Bacon type shit. So we just connecting one dot to the next dot to the next dot.
I like it. I like it.
So who was the best? Oh, you didn't see the whole thing though.
I didn't see the whole thing yet because it got. I'm gonna reiterate this again. Like, I was sitting there like, hold on. I was lit too. So at the same time, I was just like,
I just remember some of the jokes. I was like, did he really say that? Or I was like,
it's written for sure for them because.
Yeah, but I'm like Gronk was like, he said, "Oh, I just made that up just now." Right? I'm like, I can tell, motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta freestyle sometimes.
I can tell you just made that up just now because that joke was horrible or it was like off the wall type shit. You just thought about it because you were in the moment and sipping on a little something.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
When you sipping on a little something,
liquid courage.
Yeah, you feeling real good.
Are you gonna feel real good or are you gonna be a real Mick asshole?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like Kevin Hart did like neutralize things and like settle things down a little bit. Take the pressure off a lot of people that's like, like putting on the spotlight and stuff, like the cringiness and stuff. So he'll take it back. That was professional of him.
Yeah.
And for him to recognize what Nikki
Glazer.
Yeah, she's on my list now. Queen. She looks sexy on TV, by the way.
Hey, all I'm saying
a little bit.
I saw her podcast with Theo Von.
Oh yeah, Theo Von's a real one.
She said she could be a 9.2.
Oh yeah, you told me about this earlier.
I got a 0.2. All right, guys, but that was the video.
Brought to you by Tennessee.
That overall, I would say the roast was on par with a lot of the other ones that I've seen. I like the Justin Bieber one, to be honest.
There you go. That was another one. That's the one right there. When you're talking about Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin, yeah.
So the Justin Bieber one, that's I think that last one I saw, but I kind of forgot a little bit of it.
They were going in on him.
Because I was watching the old school when Jeff Frost had hair and shit. Imagine that.
Who else? Flavor Flav. I remember Flavor Flav just because they had said he looked like a burnt skeleton or something like that. And I was like,
he does. Really look at he does.
He's so like skinny and just like a frail little. Yeah. I don't know. Roast of all kinds.
25 million.
Bro. Pay me $25 million.
Shit. So, and give me a bottle of tequila.
I'll be sitting there. I'm just like, I'll take it. I mean, I probably don't have as many stories to tell as Tom Brady, but you know what?
That is true. Only your homies know. It's like, I'll take it. Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean,
like R. Kelly said, bring them in
for real.
And watch the eyes.
Real shit. Damn. I don't know. I'll probably end up watching bits and pieces of it again.
I do want to go back and finish it though, to be honest. But I don't know, man. I feel like
it was good when Peyton Manning came out. You didn't see that part.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, they said in the Manning house, they called Tom Brady, or they say his name a lot of Thanksgiving. I guess because they eat him up or some shit.
No, shit. I know where you're coming from then. Oh, shit.
Or they say the kids excuse themselves by saying, I have to take a Brady. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah. I was like, damn, they really going at him like that.
Imagine that, though, huh?
But do you remember Peyton Manning being on a roast and they were saying that he had to get a big-ass helmet for that big forehead?
That motherfucker's getting roasted on his head all day.
His forehead has got to be a 10 head.
Yeah, bigger than Bruce Bochy's head. You guys don't know who Bruce Bochy is? Look it up.
Man.
That's our old school skipper. You feel me? We got that dub today.
That's right.
We know we're going to get ass whooped. Make it to the wild card, though.
For real, huh?
Anyways, but yeah.
Yeah. But, we got to connect what we're talking about right now to the last pod. If you on Spotify, you don't know about it, but if you on YouTube, before our 15 minutes is up, which I think probably is up, but yeah. Our last pod we talked about playing games and connecting that to what's going on right now. For the NBA at least, none of the playing teams made it far at all.
I think the last leg is probably the Mavs, maybe. Right? I think.
Who made it in the play-in? Lakers?
Oh, you're talking about the play-in. Okay, my bad.
It was the
I'm thinking about
Lakers?
the old school. Oh, the vets still is going to make it, though. From the last.
Oh, okay. It was Lakers. Fudge. I can't remember now. Whoever they are in the play, that was in the play-in this year, they got demolished in the first round of the playoffs.
And it shows. And
it shows that if you make it in the play-in, I mean, you probably don't have a chance, to be honest. So
the Lakers did it last season.
I mean, Lakers got one game. They won one game.
All right, so hypothetically speaking, if we would have beat Denver playing against the Wolves, I think we would have only won one game against them too. Like matchup wise, well, actually, you know,
I feel like
matchup wise though, think about that. Because you think about what was it? All right, so Cat is gonna be on D.
Yep.
And then Gobert is gonna be on Hachi. Hachi is a versatile player, but then he can't play on the inside. He's still young.
That's true.
He's still young. He doesn't know about the inside game yet. And then the outside, I feel like who's gonna cook is Reeves though. Reeves is a cooker. He can cook a lot of people inside game and
Jaden McDaniels can be like,
Yeah, and then but Conley is a veteran too though. So I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. That would have been a tough one for y'all regardless, whoever would have won, but Denver was just too much. But hey,
I don't want to talk about this shit no more, man.
Maybe we'll talk about the NBA in another pod.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for today. For this episode number 3 on YouTube, episode number 1 on Spotify. Catch us. Let us know what we can do to improve. I know right now we only have one view, but maybe in the future we'll have multiple views. One on me, one on Kev, Giants all day, Matos. I'm still sad for Lito. But you know what? It is what it is. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe. Like I said, comment, whatever we can do to improve. And we'll see you in the next pod.
And I got the Yankees tickets for June 1st available if you guys want.
I'll catch y'all on the next one.